Hi guys, welcome back. We are at the fourth paycheck for October. I can't believe this month is almost over. I feel like this year has flown, but I kind of feel like that every year. It's so funny how, certain periods in your life seem to just fly by, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So, okay, I know my paycheck amount already. That is $1686.28. And, I don't need to do anything else. That's the total. It is what it is. So I'm going to start with these bills, and my cat is currently howling at me in the hallway. Oh my gosh. We got daycare, and that is $240. And this is one of those things. I keep going back and forth, guys. I'm not sure what to do about daycare. This is one of those situations where she is loving it. My 4-year-old, she's in daycare. I work from home. However, I am in a high level, well, I say high level, high output, high stress sales position. And it's a lot of work on the phone. And I have a 4-year-old who is not the, here, sit over here and play with something while I'm on the phone type. She's just not. She is a wild woman. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But it makes it almost impossible to do my job. So, January of this year, I decided to make the leap and go ahead and put her in basically preschool, or pre-K, I guess it would be. Preschool / pre-K. And she loves it. However, it is expensive. This is $240. That's for a week. I know everybody, the daycare varies, but it's always expensive. Even if you look in certain areas of the country where it's less expensive, oftentimes it's less expensive because the income is actually lower too. So basically, what I'm saying is, I am debating on whether or not to lower the amount of days. I don't know, guys. I'm struggling with what to do when it comes to that. A typical preschool program, I think it's, or pre-K, I think it's usually 3 days a week maybe, for a couple hours a day. So at least this way she's getting more time. But I don't know. This is one of those things I keep going back and forth on. And then I keep telling myself, well, come August, she'll be going into kindergarten. She'll be going to, regular school. So it's kind of like, can we hold out till then, budget-wise? I don't know. But these are those things. I think everybody's got something that they kind of have to battle with, and that is definitely one of our... sure, there's the debt and stuff, but, that's... At this point, who doesn't have that? to some degree, or who hasn't been there, you know? But I feel like there's always some struggle point. Okay, so that total, let me use my calculator because I can't math that much in my head at once. So we've got the usuals: house, daycare, Vivint is solar. This came with our house. So we essentially had to take over a lease for solar panels. So keep that in mind. If you are looking for houses, and you see solar panels on the roof, 9 times out of 10, the people did not pay up front for those panels, so you will be taking on essentially a secondary loan, you know, with the house loan. So, unfortunately, this was discovered 2 days before we closed. That it was still an outstanding loan. It was a nightmare. So just something to keep in mind. Granted, $45 a month isn't that bad. Our electric, I don't think, has been higher than $70 all summer long. And we live in the Midwest, so we kind of get the super high highs and the super low lows. So honestly, that's really not that bad. Even, you know, to combine the 45 and the 70, in all reality, we're in a much larger to us home than previous. So I'm actually shocked it wasn't as bad. So is it worth it? Yes, but I just want you guys to be aware of that if you're, you know, in the market for a home, or if you're thinking about putting solar panels on your home. And if you ever intend to sell it, you know, just keep that in mind, that it sometimes can be a bit of a process once that's involved. So, okay, now we're moving on to envelopes, and we have medical, and that is $60. Groceries, that is $260. Gas, $140. And then shopping is $100. And then eating out, that is $40. Okay, so that total is $600. And then I am almost positive this is a super tight pay period. So we're just going to go ahead and put in checking buffer over here. And then what I do, I've had someone ask before, what I do is that checking buffer builds. Once that buffer is over $100, I put whatever the overage is into savings. So, I just, you know, it's, for us, it makes more sense to have a little extra in there just in case. You know, a lot of times, some of our bills, even though they have a particular due date, I'm sure you guys, this happens to you too, sometimes it won't come out until the next pay period, just based on when we're paid, and sometimes it comes out before it's supposed to, you know, because of a holiday, or, you know, it takes it out on a business day versus a weekend day, you know, all those things. So for us, it just makes more sense to keep a little extra in there just to prevent going over and then having to take out of savings, all those things. Okay, so we're going to take that paycheck amount and take out the bills. And then take out the envelopes. So we should have $98.61. I'm going to go ahead and put that in that buffer. I have a stain down here, which is a remnant of Halloween candy. And I have no shame. I'm pretty sure I ate my weight in Snickers bars today, and I'm fine with that. So, okay. So, we are going to go ahead and stuff these envelopes. I'm going to move this over just a tad so I can see those totals. So I've got super crisp bills again, which I'm always very excited about. So I hope you guys are doing well. I believe this is going to go up probably either the day after Halloween or the next day, just depending on how my editing process goes. 20, 40, 60 for medical. But I hope you guys had a great Halloween or just a great day if it's not something you participate in. Groceries $2.60. Gosh, I got phones buzzing everywhere. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. I think I may have converted a friend of mine into trying cash envelopes. I'm very excited because she wants me to make some of these for her. So if I do that, and if she does in fact want that, I'll be sure to show you guys what I made her. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4. That's $1.40 for gas. But yeah, I'm really excited. I love making stuff, guys. I don't even care what it is half the time. I just like making stuff. 6, 8, 100 for shopping. And shopping is basically household. But it's kind of like an all-inclusive stress reliever category. All right, 2040 goes into eating out. And of course, our goal is always to spend less in these categories, but I need to be realistic. Grocery prices are high. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Gas prices are high. You know, those always fluctuate, let's be honest. We have crazy periods of time. I feel like every summer, even though obviously this year has been something different, but there's always fluctuating prices, so I need to be realistic, but I also need to not use inflation realities as a crutch, which I feel like sometimes I do, or I'm more tempted to do. Because, oh, well, grocery prices are high. Well, sure, but you didn't need to get 4 extra things that you could have just waited till next week. You know what I mean? So, these are all the thoughts I've been having. This has been my TED Talk. So, anyway, all right. So, next video should be, or at least next budget video, should be first paycheck in November. And what I'll probably do is do a little summary page and see how October went, just to catch you guys up on that. Since I do weekly paychecks, I don't really need to do a weekly check-in video because I kind of talk about it in the next one a little bit, but I figure at the end of the month, a little recap would be good and kind of help you maybe figure out how to do your own recap. So that's where we're at. I hope you guys have a great day, great week. I hope your budgets are going well. If they're not, just pick up tomorrow, start over, figure out what you need to do. It's okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.